Salve a tutti e ben ritrovati in un nuovo video ripetuto di Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Perché ripetuto? Perché questo video l'avevo già registrato. Ho avuto altri problemi con il video registrato che non vi sto a dire e quindi devo ripetere altre due prove di Odino che avevo già fatto. Quindi se mi vedrete più spedito è perché già so quello che devo fare. Allora, devo andare di qua. Facciamo questa.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Ah, e ho riattivato, come potete ben vedere in grafica, l'Nvidia DLSS e il Ray Tracing. Sempre per provare. Però dovrebbe non scattare adesso in questo video, speriamo. Che il gioco è bello, per carità, però ripetere sempre gli stessi pezzi dopo un po' rompe le palle. Questa è la prova delle maschere. Concentriamoci su questa maschera. Vedete? E cambia il luogo dove eravamo. Ah, però qua sta il ponte non abbassato. Devo andare di qua. Perché qui nel mondo dove pioveva non si poteva passare. Ora sblocchiamo le porte. No, qua non si può sbloccare. Ascoltiamo pure i totem, che tanto già li ho ascoltati, però è giusto che anche voi ascoltiate le storie di Drought se non le sapete.
Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
E infatti Loki farà la sua parte, come dio dell'inganno e del caos. Allora qui dobbiamo trovare la runa per aprire la porta. E quando mai? Qua sta chiuso. E dobbiamo ritornare nel mondo piovigginoso, oscuro. E rieccoci qua. Adesso possiamo passare da qui.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Qui c'è un'altra maschera.
Dillion. There he is.
Ed eccolo là, Dillion.
Find a way. Find him. Go through. Oh, he disappears. Dillion, don't lose him. Way too many times.
Di qua non si può passare.
Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the
Andiamo di qua, che qua è aperto.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Digna taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Di buono che lo sto ripetendo, cioè che almeno non dovrò fare un sacco di tagli. Perché già so quello che devo fare.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree? Senua, you've got it.
E adesso devo andare nell'altro
Why
mondo.
isn't he here? He's gone. You can't go up there.
Perché di qua non posso
Not in this
passare.
belief that she was cursed. Not in he saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Vediamo anche qui cosa c'è.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. He saw that she was strong.
Blocchiamo anche qua. Che così vorrei farle tutte le prove e ce le togliamo dalle palle invece di farne solo due, che io tra l'altro non ho capito neanche quante ne sono.
She should have listened. Why didn't she listen to him? She thought she could do it.
Si può?
There he is. Where are you taking He's up there. He's up there. You squash. There's a way.
Qua ci dobbiamo
There's
focussare.
a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
È comparsa la scalinata, che prima non c'era, era distrutta. Vediamo quest'altro totem.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and
Eccolo
even
là,
if I could see him,
Dillion.
I have no weapon. Loki replies,
E altre rune da trovare.
I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Cioè, per colpa di Loki, il dio cieco della mitologia norrena Hoth è stato ucciso. Poi c'è un altro totem.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force.
Years had passed since she left her father.
Oh.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes.
Mi sa che non dovevo focussarmi.
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Vabbè, riascoltiamo la storia di Drut.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Sblocchiamo pure qua. Eccolo là, Dilio.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what life feels like?
Look what happens to the things she
You
loves.
have no time for this. Speed.
Di qua non si può passare.
They've set you up and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? He's laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? That's Dillian and you're letting this get in the way.
Focussiamoci.
Make you weak now before darkness is swallowing you both.
Allora, andiamo di qua. Altro totem.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Già, era lui.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. What does that make you feel?
Sotto mentite spoglie.
Dillian doesn't
Famo
know
così.
who killed him, but we do.
E poi famo così.
Do you think she remembers him?
Vado di qua.
What
What if this is
Ma sì, diciamo che l'abbiamo centrato.
What are you doing?
Tanto lo prende per buono.
Why did you think you could make
Altro totem.
seeing runes? You see runes
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
E va bene. Così ti impari, Loki.
special.
Ah già, devo andare nel mondo
The gods are just.
pioggerelloso.
What if the gods are not?
You have no chance of messing with her.
It would be.
Ever like the first time.
Aspettami, Dillion. Che te sta a dire? Vieni qua. Sì, ma la fai facile tu, Dillion.
Be quick.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld.
Oh, qua come faccio a leggere?
Dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly,
Non cadere, Senua.
darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far. Don't make him slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall. There he is.
E ce l'ho fatta. Dai, Fate abbracciare, Dillion. Ma come? Vabbè, già lo sapevo, però. Giusto per fare la parte.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
E la prova delle maschere è stata superata.
What if this is nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just
Adesso andrei a fare, come avevo fatto nell'altro video, la prova della cecità, o anche detta da me la prova della cecataggine, in perfetto italiano correggiuto.
Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see.
Qualcuno ha spento le luci.
Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
E no che non ti vediamo.
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
E adesso?
Tell me what you feel.
A breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Seguiamo la voce di Dion.
The voices, they've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath.
Che poi, come ho fatto notare pure nel video
Feel it rise and fall.
di prima, i capelli di Senua qui si muovono
Be aware of
in
everything
uno strano
you hear
modo.
and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Qui c'è un fuoco. Un altro. E un altro ancora. Cioè col fuoco dovremmo vedere, eppure è cieca Senua.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out.
E dobbiamo andare
Follow
controcorrente.
it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
E adesso dobbiamo cambiare di direzione. Perché da qua non si passa.
I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me what you find.
There is a house.
Cioè, vedete i capelli. Sarà il vento.
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
E qua facciamo una scoperta.
There's something in here.
Do you see it? No. Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Allora, io da questi non mi sono fatto prendere mai. Non so cosa succede se mi faccio prendere. Però cercherò di evitarli. Sperando di non fare troppo in fretta e mi faccio sgamare poi. Ah, sta proprio qua questo. No. E come passo? Questo poi mi sente. Ah, non fa nulla.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forwards.
Continuiamo ad avanzare. Ce ne stanno altri. Tra l'altro. Sembrano mostre di Silent Hill.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out.
Non aver paura. Dai, che già mi sono rotto, Senua, di ripetere sempre le stesse cose.
You can do this, Senua.
Oh, ma che volete? Te levi. Addio.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Qua ci stanno pure gli insetti volanti. Che saranno farfalle, mosche, non lo so. E qua dobbiamo stare attenti a non cadere. Fregatene degli insetti. Però pure tu se te portavi un insetticida. No. Senua. No.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Qua pure nella melma. Nello schifo. E ce ne stanno sempre di più.
Help me.
Quella luce dovrebbe essere di Ilion. Dovrebbe. Dai che ce l'abbiamo quasi fatta.
Lillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Qui possiamo correre, me ne scordo sempre.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your
Ma che stanno rubando i tuoi ricordi?
inside. You're disappearing one
E adesso facciamo la prova che non avevo fatto.
it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore.
Cioè fin dove ero arrivato con la registrazione del video che si è fottuto.
Inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore. Dillian's disappearing.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels.
What is this place?
This place feels. It's creepy.
Bene, chissà come sarà questa prova. Speriamo che sia semplice.
There he is. There he is.
The light.
Ancora con Dillion.
He's in the house. He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air.
Sta nella casa stavolta.
How do you find it?
It's just a trial. It's just a test. Just to see it, and then
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials.
Siamo sicuri?
you can almost see him.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her.
Ma quali corpi?
But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
The arch.
Go through the arch.
Look through the arch.
Is it a gate?
It's an illusion.
It's magic. Just another trick.
No, qua è come Varravan.
Keep going.
The water is foul.
It's thick. The air is foul.
E mo?
Now you have to find him.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it.
Ah, devo pure fissare il
Going to fix
ponte.
it.
You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed.
You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian.
E come si fa, scusate? Sono passato pure sotto questo arco.
You found a way.
To climb the tower.
The ladder.
Ah, davvero.
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
Per scalare la torre. Oh, ci siamo. E ho trovato pure un totem.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Sempre storie allegre. Sì, e mo?
That's it.
You did it. Shit.
It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle.
Ma ce l'ho fatta a fare che? Oh, finalmente. Quanto mi hanno rotto le palle ste illusioni. Ma soprattutto sti passaggi con gli archi. E mo? Devo focussare il ponte. Allora, si è fatto sto ponte, sì o no? Ma come? Ancora no. Madonna mia. Che prova. Mi ha messo proprio alla prova. Dai che ci sono quasi, stavolta ti acciuffo, Dillion. Oh no.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there?
Find him.
Come out if
You have to
you are.
find him.
The runes.
Focus.
On the runes.
Focus.
Ma quali rune?
Come on. They are the key. You can open the gate.
Quickly, focus.
There was a Northman called Meteor. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back.
Vabbè, addio storia di troppo.
They're coming for me!
Però me lo dicevate. Che cazzo sta succedendo? No. Ma come? Devo correre quindi. E quante volte dovrò morire adesso? Stiamo freschi. Vabbè, però che bastardi. Cioè, vedete il braccio. Io la prova l'avevo superata, cazzo.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Don't stand there. It is. Go towards it. Run.
Find
Focus.
it.
Focus. Focus.
Focus.
Two more.
Two more. Where are they? Where's Dillion? Where are you?
Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here.
No qua, no qua. E dai. Qua devi sapere il percorso a memoria.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run! Senua, you don't have your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend us. It's Dillion. Find the creature. Where are you? You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
Dai. L'ultima. E mo me ne devo andare. Sì, finally, la via di fuga. Cioè, guardate il braccio come si è fatto.
Senua!
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Killing you would be too easy.
No, sono finite ste prove. Posso prendere la spada.
Disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything.
Sempre se devo prendere una spada.
They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the
Dai che devo
inside.
chiudere.
They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories
Dove devo
were yours,
andare
but they're
adesso?
the gods now. Nothing
Di
is
qua.
yours anymore. It's disappearing.
Ma non penso. Devo fare tutto il giro. Comunque quest'ultima prova è stata proprio una delle più difficili. Sono morto spesso e il braccio è diventato sempre più nero, completamente. È stata proprio una prova da stronzi.
Dillian gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials.
Oh, ed effettivamente c'è una nuova spada da
To leave
estrarre.
her past behind and become a warrior in Dillian's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillian?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Dillian?
Do you You see it clearly now, Senua. The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now. They're coming. They're coming to get you.
Ah, però che spadina.
Hold the heavy strike. Hold. Unleash the sword. She's going to die. No, she isn't.
Ma dobbiamo combattere.
Focus in battle.
Au.
Focus now.
Tutto qui, già finiti.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their
Ma dove cacchio siamo?
secret. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Oh, che culo. Visto che ha salvato, posso finalmente chiudere l'episodio. E lasciamo Senua in questo bel posticino fino al prossimo video. Beh, devo dire che questo video è stato molto ciccioso, perché ho finito tutte le prove di Odino e ho recuperato la nuova spada. Adesso chissà cosa ci aspetterà. Voi comunque continuate a seguire la serie e soprattutto a seguire il pop-upino, perché adesso vi saluto e ci rivediamo a un prossimo video. Ciao a tutti!